Alright folks, another truth for me, Tucker's Truths. This one's a pretty simple one because it's a bit fucking late at night, so here we go. Is democracy dead? Because it doesn't seem to work anymore. We vote for a cunt who's meant to justify or impersonate all the ideals that we need him to. We need this guy to be a good guy and to lead the country correctly. But we always end up with a tit fuck that does fuck all for us, man. It just makes life harder and harder. So democracy maybe worked centuries ago in Athens, wherever the fuck it was invented. Great for a wee tiny city. Brilliant, works perfectly because you know every cunt there, you know every cunt, or you know a cunt that knows a cunt, so you know who the fuck's ruling you. But nowadays it's just these rich fucks, man. They apply for a job that's like 60 grand a year, but they spend more than that on the election process, like running up, please elect me, please elect me. That's more than 60 grand you're spending just to get the job. So how does that work out? You know you're doing it for a side hustle. Whatever you say you're doing it for, to free the people, to do this for the people, to do that for the people, it's all bullshit. You're only in this job for you. That's plain and simple. So I think democracy's fucking dead. It doesn't work. It worked for a while, doesn't work anymore. It's just pretend. We just pretend it works because it's less hassle than actually having to come up with something that actually would work. And I don't think that'd be that difficult if you think about it. But that's just my opinion. Oh aye, and how fucking good is music, man. I was just listening to a good wee tune I hadn't heard in years. And music touches your soul. I don't mean the one that goes into heaven and all that shit. That's not what I mean soul. I mean that part inside you that heats up. That part inside you that feels cold when it hears some terrible news. That part of you inside music speaks to. You all know what I'm talking about. It happens to us all. You listening to your favourite song and you know that speaks to something in there. It's not a soul, it's just a part of us we don't know how to describe, so we named it a soul. But I was listening to some good tunes, man. I'm a rock geek, you can kind of probably tell. I'm covered in tattoos. I kind of like rock music, so I'm one of the guys, but I'll listen to just about any kind of music. And just about any kind of music is good, except pop music. Pop music is the killer of the soul. Pop music's just, how do we milk these clowns for cash? Right? Stick a nice wee bird up, dancing, shaking her arse, singing her arse off. It's all fixed with computers to make it sound better than she actually is. If you actually put her on stage herself and any of that shit, it'd be like a bag of screeching cats getting fucked in a river. They'd be screaming, you know what I mean? That kind of tone would be at them. And it's the same with the wee guy bands. You get 5 or 6 wee dudes all dancing about. Hey, hey, that's just to make wee lasses scream themselves. It's for the wee lasses to, oh, I want to marry him, I want to marry him, blah, blah, blah. It's just you spend your money on them and it milks them on out of cash. That's all it does. And that's all I think it's invented for. They took something that was so important to us all, something that touches each and every one of us a little bit differently. But you know it touches you, even if you listen to fucking gospel music, but you can feel that touch something inside you, so you know what I'm talking about. But people just done what people do, they monetised it and then they fucked it up. And it's about time we started thinking, fuck all this money, it's not really, why money? It's a wee imaginary bit of paper that we invoke value onto. So why can we not just grab a wee bit of paper, print it out ourselves, and say, right man, this is worth $1 million here? It doesn't work like that. How? Because a bank didn't back it. Fuck a bank. You don't need banks anymore, man. Cryptocurrencies get fuck all to do with banks, so why don't we just do that? That's what cryptocurrency is, isn't it? Made up numbers, can't put a value to. And when they put a value, more people wanted to buy them, more people were interested to make more money. I think it's time we gave money a sidestep and we started just giving shit to each other. If you need some, here mate, I'll give you this for that. Bartering. That's what it's called. We should barter each other. Money is just if you don't have anything, use it. I can see the point of it, but I think it does nothing good for society. Money. It makes billionaires when there's other people can't afford a house, or other people can't afford a tin of beans to feed them or their family with. Do you know what I mean? People are starving to death, but you get these cunts with billions and billions of money, and they don't do fuck all. They maybe give a couple $100,000 to a charity, so they can get a massive tax write-off, but they never just do this to a charity or a homeless guy. Here, mate, there's $100,000, go and buy yourself a fucking house. Go and you take your family and get out of the cold. They never do that. I've never seen one famous cunt do that in my life, or heard it, but that's just me. And see this Trump cunt with the fake news? His own news no fake, if you think about it. But if I'm reporting something that I actually see, as you see it happening with him all the time, they'll say to him like, right, Mr. Trump, dude, this fucking virus is affecting the Florida states, it's killing 170,000 is, and he still does that. It's kid on. It's false news, fake news. You're just inflating the figures to make it sound worse than it is. I'm like, man, Jesus. Look at the fucking facts you're being handed. These cunts are handing you the facts saying this is killing this much people a day, and you just choose to ignore it. That's your choice. You should be held accountable for it. Definitely, you should be held accountable for the 170 odd thousand, no, just 170, 175,000. That's 175, me, you, him, everybody else, people that think, speak, talk, love, hate, fucking everything. But this guy just done, nah, fuck it, it's fake news, it's kid on, it's not really going to happen. Oh, I know, it'll probably go to be about April. This virus will somehow magically disappear. I mean, do you often get this viruses just magically affect half the world and then magically disappear on their own? I've never heard of any, but that's just me. I'm not an educated man like Donald Trump who fucking got somebody to sit his SATs and do all his fucking schoolwork for him, all that shit. Because that's what money buys for you, innit? Money buys you anything you need it to buy. That's the whole point of it. So if you're a rich motherfucker, you pay fucking money to get your son the bet. You could tell him that's what happened. Donald Trump's daddy probably said to him, "Oh, one day you could be president, son." And he's done, "Oh, that's a good idea, Dad. I think I will do that." And that's what happened. But the guy's a tit fuck. Just in my opinion, the guy is a tit fuck. The faster somebody shoots that guy in the head, the better the world would be. Just my personal opinion. I hope he's get some peace tonight. Peace. I hope you enjoy it. Good night. Bye.